This video was sponsored by Birch, a premium mattress in a box company. Check out the link at the top of my description for $400 off your mattress plus 2 free pillows. More information later on in the video. I love The Sims. I've been playing it since it came out in the year 2000. I've played through all of the different variations, all of the expansion packs, and I've always been looking for a way to bring my love of The Sims to my YouTube channel. So I've decided that I'm going to run a Lolita store in The Sims. There is no Lolita Fashion in The Sims 4, so I am going to go through some mods and set up a store and then play through the store and dress up some characters and essentially just play Style Savvy, but in The Sims. Why am I not just playing Style Savvy? I could just play Style Savvy. I have the technology. There is a reason. I've been holding off on playing Style Savvy until I start streaming. And I know I've been talking about starting streaming for a long time and I am ready, but there's 2 things keeping me from it. Right now, my living situation, I am not always in the same space, so it's kind of hard for me to set a schedule right now, but I'm working on it. I'm figuring it out. And also, I think that I really need moderators because I am dyslexic and I don't know how to get moderators. So if anyone is interested in moderating for me or has any information about that, feel free to email me, please. When I do start streaming, I will play Style Savvy. I am not good at finding mods. I had a really hard time with it, but luckily, friend of the channel and streamer Hallican Drops created this handy dandy Lolita mods Google Doc that I use, and I found that the best mods from it were the ones from Patreons. There was 1 or 2 Patreons that I subscribed to and got really great mods from. I highly recommend doing that because they worked the best and had the most creative stuff. Of course, I didn't find this Patreon until I was editing after I'd finished the video, but this one actually recreates Lolita dresses and they're really cool and I think that I'm going to use them in the future. I will have that information in the description if you are interested in adding mods to your game. I can't promise that they will work because regardless of how good they are, The Sims is just weird. The characters were not designed to interact with clothes like this, so their arms will often disappear into their dress. And then I found that styling them, if I put on certain shoes or accessories, the dress would just disappear. And so if you have this happen, just try changing the accessories with it. And then sometimes they just disappear at random. It can definitely be wonky and look strange at some times, but it's still fun to have in the game, to experience this fashion in the game and make it more realistic to you if you are a Lolita. Or if you've been curious about wearing Lolita and want to try it out, you could do it in The Sims. You also need to allow mods to be on when you start your game, and you have to fully close your game and reopen it after you do this. And you'll have to do this after the game updates every time because it'll auto set it to not being on. In Create a Sim, sometimes the places where your custom content will go doesn't make any sense, like a dress will be in makeup or, you know, Lolita was in lingerie. I found that the best way to navigate it and find everything is to use the filter and just only show custom content, go through everything there. I have more mods that aren't Lolita in this as well, and the more that you have, the harder it gets to go through. So I suggest only, you know, doing a little bit at a time. Try to have some willpower. Pearly Cutie has also made a video on Lolita mods in The Sims 4 that I will link at the end of the video. For my daytime outfit, I gave my sim this kind of simple, cute, sweet Lolita because the mods in The Sims 4 for Lolita are a bit plain. They don't have as many prints or intricate pieces. I think that in The Sims 3 there were a lot of dresses that were copies of real life dresses, similar to like in Animal Crossing, people made QR codes of real dresses, but I think that these are more inspired by Lolita fashion, so they're a bit more plain, and I tried to dress up to kind of resemble that as well. I don't know what this look is, but I like it, okay? Let's say it was inspired by my Miss Danger dress. This is my elegant outfit. I just really wanted to wear it when I saw it. I really like it. I want to be an evil demon queen, even if it's not Lolita. This is her active look, which is a perfect example of what Lolita activewear would look like if it existed. I also chose these because they look like Lolita pajamas. It's kind of interesting though because one arm is like permanently stuck in this position holding a plushie, but since she's just gonna be wearing it to sleep, I don't think it really matters. You know I had to give my sim a clown look. I know these aren't all Lolita looks, but you know, it's me. And then I gave my sim a gothic Lolita look for her cold weather outfit, which she ended up wearing the most because the area that I made the store in is in the town that's supposed to resemble Japan, and there's a section of it that's always winter, so she was always wearing her winter clothes, but I forced her to change a few times just so I could see other looks. I hate building, alright? I play The Sims for the social interactions to create chaos. I don't play to build. I will often take lots from the gallery and download them and then redecorate them on the inside. While I was doing this, I found a glitch within The Sims, which I thought was caused by all of my many mods, but it wasn't. It's literally a Sims thing, okay? It's not me, it's The Sims. If you select a lot from the gallery to place in your world, and the lot happens to have mannequins in it, it will cause the game to crash every time. So I could not use any retail lots because they had mannequins in them. So instead I downloaded a cute restaurant and I converted it into a Lolita store. I found that once the lot was placed and then I decorated it and saved it with mannequins in it, it was okay. So mannequins are fine as long as you're not taking them from a lot from the gallery. But if you place them yourselves, it's okay. I don't know if The Sims will fix this in an update. When I was working on this and researching it, I found posts that were going back to 2020 of people complaining about this issue, and many packs and updates have come out since and it hasn't been fixed, so I didn't really know what to put in the Lolita store aside from just mannequins and clothes. There are some like clothing racks, but you can't put clothes on them. They just represent random clothes and they don't really look Lolita. I added a few sculptures of like ballerinas and just like ladies. While I was getting ready, I had a hard time keeping my sim in the store. She just wanted to go do very Lolita activities, you know, like snowboarding. I think that my sim has been watching too much Action Lolita. Then I opened the doors to my establishment, the ever so creatively named the Lolita Fashion Store. And upon opening, my sim immediately left. Where are you going? Luckily, I have one employee, Fiona, but she did not arrive in uniform. I think she had been online and stupid forums led her to feel insecure about Lolita and think that she needed approval from the community to wear it, which she does not. She can just wear it. I know that sounded kind of sarcastic, but no, seriously, you don't need approval from anyone to wear Lolita. You can just do it. This older man was the first customer to try something on, and I don't want to be judgmental because of course everyone can wear Lolita fashion regardless of age or gender. But I think a lot of Lolitas have had bad experiences with some older cis men who are interested in the clothing for nefarious reasons and interact with the community inappropriately. Considering that this man did not buy this dress right away, instead he spent hours trying on all of the dresses multiple times, and every time he was around my sim, it made her feel very uncomfortable. I don't know that he was there for the right reasons. But eventually he did buy something, so maybe he came in for the wrong reasons, and then ultimately learned about the fashion and came to appreciate it. We can only hope. I'm taking this way too seriously. I was really struggling no one was buying anything. Everyone was just trying it on. I wasn't sure what to do, and then I realized I needed to do some advertising. So I bought a TV ad, and it did nothing because traditional advertising is dead. Why would you blast your advertisement out to this huge audience where you have no idea who's watching it, if they're watching it, especially when you're such a niche and specific store? I had no turnaround from this ad. It was a complete waste. So instead, I decided to turn to YouTube. I decided to run a campaign through a content creator. That way I could keep up with all of the analytics and see exactly how many conversions to sales I made. I didn't just waste airtime. I reached my exact audience through specific demographics, and my business just exploded money because sponsorships and integrations into YouTube should be taken seriously, and this is the future of advertising, and you should support content creators and take their work seriously. Hey, did you see this mattress behind me? We're totally having a sleepover now. So who do you have a crush on? I was so excited when Birch asked to sponsor me because I needed a bed for this room, and the reason that I got a twin bed is because this is gonna be like a guest bed, or when my family comes to visit, I'm gonna sleep in this bed. So I don't have a bed frame for it yet, but I'm looking for sort of like a desk unit and hide bed, Murphy bed situations. If you have any suggestions of cute ones, let me know. Birch is a premium mattress in a box company that makes mattresses and sleep products that are stylish, comfortable, and environmentally conscious. Their non-toxic mattresses are made in the USA and are crafted with organic and natural materials that have been sustainably sourced. It is specially created with breathability, cooling, and support in mind, and offers increased airflow and targeted zone lumbar support. I like mattresses that are firm but still have a little bit of bounce and aren't too dense, and this has the perfect amount of that, and I just want to sleep in it all the time now. I'm gonna sleep in this instead of my usual bed. These pillows are so freaking soft and comfy. I'm also gonna just leave one here for this bed and then bring the other one to my regular bed. It was so convenient that it was delivered to my door. It felt like getting a bed in The Sims, like I just clicked and then it was there. And bringing it inside was surprisingly easy, and setting it up was shockingly easy. It literally scared me how easy it was. I'm actually gonna save all of the wrapping that this mattress came in because I need to paint a room soon, and it would be perfect to use as tarps, so it's gonna save me from having to buy them and reuse the material for that. I was very happy to learn that this material is hypoallergenic because I seem to be allergic to everything, and it also is resistant to mildew, which is cool. With your Birch mattress, you get a 100-night sleep trial along with a 25-year warranty. If it makes you nervous to buy something that you haven't tried, you get more than 3 months to make sure you love it. If you don't, they'll pick it up for you and you'll get a full refund. The best part about all of this is that Birch delivers your mattress right to your door for free within the US. If you are looking to get a new mattress, use my link at the top of the description for $400 off, as well as 2 free pillows. Now that I've told you about it, I can make it look cute and dress it up because I've already shown you the mattress. So I'm gonna do that actually. As I was saying, I had so many sales that I couldn't keep up with them, partially because Fiona just randomly left. I really have no idea where Fiona went. She's not part of my family, so I can't find her. This really cute customer who had an undercut kept coming in and buying Lolita outfits, but she always arrived in a t-shirt and jeans, despite already having bought Lolita clothes. Like, why are you hiding your style? Be proud of it. Why are you still wearing these basic jeans and t-shirt? You're a Lolita now. I made a profit my very first day of being open, which is almost unheard of in business. Most businesses lose money for a few years before they turn a profit. And that doesn't mean that you should give up, Target. You didn't need to leave Canada just because you were losing money. that's an argument that I need to save for another day because I will just go off for ages. I was ready and willing to immediately restock, which is pretty uncommon with Lolita Fashion Brand's body line. Where are the rocking horseshoes? But you know, I was just creating them in a program, so I didn't have to go through the real world getting materials and the whole clothing production manufacturing process, so I shouldn't complain. I was having fun, so I definitely kept my store open for way too long, and I had to cheat my Sim's needs, which is something that I learned when I worked in retail. Feeling too tired to work? Have you ever tried deleting the need to sleep? Disable need decay! Capitalism! I wish it was that easy, and it's sad that corporations actually think like this. I got to a point where I sold a lot and I wasn't getting the chance to restock, and Fiona was still missing in action, probably because I had been working her for too long, and good for her for standing up to me and knowing her limits and leaving. I was ready to close up for the night, honest, but then a celebrity came in. So I stuck around, I kept the store open, I explained Lolita Fashion to her and waited for her to pick out an outfit, and hopefully she will wear it correctly and won't spread misinformation about it like most celebrities do. My battery is dying on this camera, and I left my other camera battery in California, so guess I need to take a break. I am kind of thirsty. Why does it look so much different? Oh, did I move? I think I moved. Okay. Huh, weird. Weird? Weird. If you don't coordinate your beverage with your coordinate, are you even a Lolita? I decided, you know what's missing from this gameplay? The Lolita community. And I know that there is a pack in The Sims that you can create clubs and have get-togethers and make all the members wear certain things. And I have whatever pack that is, but I've never used it and I don't have much experience with it. So instead, I just had my Sim join a gang through the extreme violence mod, and then I changed the gang's default outfit to Lolita. That's the same thing, right? They were all really excited to do the traditional Lolita ritual dance. You know, we're all familiar with it, we all do it. What if I low-key in videos just started saying false things about Lolita fashion and that like there are rules and that we have to do them?
If you don't coordinate your beverage with your coordinate, are you even a Lolita?
Could I start a trend? After joining a gang, I mean the Lolita community, my Sim could not stop randomly dancing, and she frequently left the store to go meet up with other members and had no care for her well-being because she almost froze to death. We sacrifice so much for fashion. When you're going to a meetup and you're gonna be mostly indoors and you don't want to have to worry about a coat, you just suffer through the small window of time where you're gonna be outside from the car or transit to the meet. You know, we've all been there. We've all almost frozen to death. Or overheated. I really struggled on this day despite the phenomenal internet promotions, which was bringing in customers. I just wasn't handling them well at all. Because I just lost control of my Sim because of the mods, okay? I don't know what's going on anymore. I snatched Fiona's wig for no reason and then I could not figure out how to get it to come back. My Sim could not stop twerking. People were loving it, but then everyone followed my Sim outside and I think she beat up that guy from Bly Manor who was just in his underwear, which is kind of a strange choice to wear to a Lolita store that's based in an area of the world that's always winter. I've been playing this game for 22 years and I still don't understand it. This nice gentleman was trying to buy a Lolita outfit and my Sim was trying to ring him up, but then I think she beat him up with her mind because he suddenly was like unconscious on the floor with bruises, but she wasn't doing anything, but he was reacting like she was. But then they continued the purchase and he looked great. You know, I thought my Sim was just into girl Lolita, but I think at some point she may have killed someone. I really can't control these mods, and I've come to realize that I don't know anything about running a store. Maybe I should just stick to making videos. Fiona, congratulations, you've been promoted. The store is now yours. I hope you enjoyed whatever this was. If you decide to put mods in The Sims, let me know how it goes, or if you have any experience already. I want to hear your Sim stories. And as always, stay lovely.